My friend, I'm hitting record right now for the woman who is afraid in this moment or feels afraid often. There could be so many things that trigger your fear. It could be the way someone responded to you, the way someone felt around you, because I know how sensitive you are. It could be anything. It could be an uncertain situation. Something where you're waiting for an answer, waiting for a result, whatever it is. I'm hitting record today because I want to remind you, just as I had to remind myself, and I have to remind myself of this often, that feeling in your body, okay, that churning in your stomach, that discomfort, that makes it hard to focus on anything else. That feeling has a job to do. It is not there to derail your plans, to make you fail, to turn you into your worst self, to bring about the thing you fear most. But what's happening in that moment when that fear gets loud, when that sensation becomes undeniable, and the first thing you want to do is you want to turn it off and run away from it. You want to focus harder on what you were just doing or turn on a show to shut out the noise. I invite you to resist that urge when this fear gets so loud. And I don't say this lightly. I don't say this from a place of ignorance to how debilitating that fear is. I say it from walking in the fire myself. And I say it also as the person who's gotten lost in it and has ran from it instead of facing it. But right this moment, we're going to face it together, and I'm going to guide you through it. Whether if you're feeling a fear now, or you know there's going to come a time later in your day, or maybe tomorrow where you know you're going to get triggered, something's going to stir that fear up. I want you to remember my words here, or come back to this when you need it. Instead of trying to shut it off, I want you to remember something, okay? The thoughts in your head, the noise that's creating this cloud of fog and disorientation, you are safe to look away. I'll give you a very practical example of what I just went through, and I've experienced this time and time again. There's an unknown in my life right now. There's an uncertainty. There's actually quite a few. And suddenly I became aware of that uncertainty. And it made me uncomfortable. And in that discomfort, that fear started to rise in my body. And then my mind went off the fucking rails. My mind started filling in all the blanks, trying to make sense of what I was feeling, trying to reconcile it, trying to understand, what is this feeling? What is this feeling? Why is this here? Oh God, is something bad going to happen? Is something horrible coming? Oh God. And then my mind tells me all the horrible things that could possibly come. All the ways that the situation could go wrong. And the thing is, we really don't have control, not direct control, over these little things, these little happenings. And there's some things that just happen because something about it will make sense later. But regardless of that story, that noise in your head, I invite you to look away. Don't look at your TV, your phone, or anything else. Instead, I want you to look at the sensation in your body. And this, by doing this, my friend, this is going to change the quality of that fear. Because when you're feeling your fear through the stories, through the mind, it amplifies, it expands, it grows, it loops and it loops and it loops, and you feel sick to your stomach. And so you want to crawl out of your skin, or you have to do something that you think is going to make it better. And that's usually when we make decisions out of fear, which may create a temporary solution, temporary relief, but it ultimately brings us right back into the fear. Because where you are creating from, the consciousness that you are creating from, that is what you're creating. So come back into the body, okay? If you can, when you feel this, I want you to tap on your collarbone point if it's very strong. I just did this myself because it was so intense. And by tapping on that collarbone point, it's going to signal to your body very quickly, I'm safe. I'm safe. Everything's okay. I might not feel okay right now, but everything's okay. And as you tap there, I want you to bring your mind into the uncomfortable sensations in your body. Imagine your head, where the thoughts are, the stories are, is one room. I want you to walk out of that room, your neck is the hallway, and go down into your body. You're entering another room, okay? And I want you to be with that feeling. And I say this to you as someone who's walked through this, okay? There have been times when that feeling has been so debilitating that this was the last thing I wanted to do. You are not alone in that. But when I was brave, when I allowed myself to feel safe, that's what the tapping helps you do, because your mind it's being unhinged, and that's okay. The tapping helps calm it down. The tapping is quite literally signaling to that fear center in your brain, hey, be quiet, it's okay. Shh. And when that happens, when you stay with that, the thoughts start to feel less dangerous. They lose their grip on you, and then you can drop into your body. Because that's what your body needs right now. It needs your presence. It needs your acceptance. Because when we resist what we're feeling, it can't do its job. And I really want you to understand that, okay? That feeling has a job. That feeling has a job to do within you. I almost imagined when I did this with myself, I almost saw these like little beings inside of my chest, all throughout my body. I saw this fear rising up, this emotion rising up, and I saw it like fire burning away these little beings in my body that were shouting all these scary, horrible things at me. It was burning them away, melting them away. And when I saw that vision, I suddenly felt trust. I suddenly felt gratitude for the feeling. And as quickly as I started to feel the gratitude, as quickly as I started to feel, oh wow, this is actually doing something for me. It's not trying to ruin my life. It's not trying to bring about the worst thing that could happen. It's actually clearing a path for me. The feeling started to dissipate so quickly. And it's not always like that. Sometimes it lingers a little longer. Sometimes there's so much stuff in there that feeling is coming up to swallow, to alchemize, to metabolize in our bodies so we can be free of it, so we can get the wisdom from it. Sometimes there's so much. And that's why we keep tapping, because that feeling can come in waves. But eventually, it'll stop. The waves will stop. You'll be able to breathe deep again. And you'll feel stronger. You'll feel more resilient. You'll feel loved. Because you sat there with yourself and you did not judge this feeling. You didn't tell it, go away, go away, go away. I can't take this. No, you sat there in your bravery and you said, I'm here. I am here with myself, even though it hurts. Even though I don't like this feeling, say that to yourself as you tap. Even though I don't like how this feels, even though I'm so scared that this is never going to go away, I'm scared I'm going to be stuck like this forever. I'm scared. but I'm staying with myself, and I'm going to stay with this feeling. And the way you do that, the way you stay with that feeling, is you watch it in your body. Just like you watch those thoughts, watch the feeling. Go to the sensation. You feel it churning in your gut. Take your mind there. Be with it. Notice it. Don't judge it. Don't criticize it. Just notice it. Oh, there it is. There's that pain. Oh, there's that burning in my spine. Oh, it's pinging over here behind my ribs. Oh, this feeling. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Let yourself feel it. And remember to breathe as you do. Because there is something transforming inside of you. And it is helping you reach the part of yourself that you thought you could only get from someone else loving you, choosing you, or something happening, money coming, whatever it is. Someone apologizing for how mean they were, whatever it is, whatever part of you thought you could only get from them, that fire of pain inside of you is burning away the lies that tell you that story. And it's helping to reveal who you truly are. And it will change how you feel about yourself, about them, about your life, if you let it. So take a deep breath with me. A really deep, slow breath. You are more powerful than you realize. Learning to feel safe, feeling your feelings. That is a key part. It is a necessary part of you realizing who the fuck you really are. Of you accessing that secure self. That deep security within you that nobody can shake. That confidence that doesn't come from any sort of external validation. It just comes from this self-assuredness, this I know who I am and I love who I am. And that is natural. That is natural. It is inherent within you. If you don't have access to it, it's because of all the fears, the noise, the stories. Let the emotion burn it out for you. Let it transform it into clarity, into wisdom, into love that you can only give to yourself and they can only reflect. They are not your source. You are. I love you, my friend. If you need me, please reach out to me. I'm here to support you as best I can. I'll see you in the next episode.